All right, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to React and Chill. On this channel, there's two things I like to do. You already know what they are, man. You already know what they are. I like to react. I like to chill. I'm just a dude who likes to listen to music that you guys request, and that's pretty much it, you know? And what was requested of me this time was something a little interesting. A NEMOPHILA fan, first off, commented that, hey, thank you for reacting to NEMOPHILA still, even, you know, with the new change and all that. You know what? I'm still a NEMOPHILA fan. I like their old lineup. I like their new lineup. Okay, and I think they're doing really well with what they have. And you know what? They're gonna continue to rock the world. And hopefully I could see Haraguchi's-san again in Texas, wanting to dominate Texas like she did last time. I thought that was really cool. So anyway, what was requested of me is to react to this cover of Dissension, which is a really good NEMOPHILA song, probably one of y'all's favorites. What is y'all's favorite NEMOPHILA song, by the way? And I mean, I could tell you mine, but that would be a separate video, really. You know, like a top 10 of NEMOPHILA songs, you know, whatever. But and I think the difficulty with answering that is like, you know, the songs when they had two guitars, or the songs when they now have one guitarist. You know, which one is your favorite? Because there is a sort of difference in some of them. You know, there's a difference. And then that just is what it is there. But we'll explore that later in another video. Right now, I'm going to be reacting to Dissension, covered by Tamu's husband, Akira Yamamoto. Ota, my bad. You might know him from video game soundtracks and things like that, like Silent Hill and things. Contra, Hardcore, he did that one. Let's go ahead and press the play button and check it out. Whoa. Hold on. Whoa, let's back it up. I was not expecting this. Maybe the muscular white dude on the cover should have been a clue. I had no idea that we're about to get into what sounds like Southern metal. This sounds like you take Dissension of NEMOPHILA and make it Southern metal. You know, like the sort of Pantera sound. Okay. This sounds like late Pantera. There was a side project that Dimebag Darrell did. It was his last project, called Damage Plan. It sounds kind of like that. Anyway, I'm going to press the play button again. There are a bunch of jackasses, even the laws lie of beats. Terrible words on your shirt and your face, and you really got people, yeah. Okay. Be careful, you'll be kicked out by us. You don't care, you can choose me, choose me. I also won't have you never end. You need to hear the voice. Tell me what you think your heart right now. I will say goodbye to helpless days. Why do you pretend regretting after you're gone? You need to know my pain. You don't want me hate. You don't have to care about it because it's too late. Yeah, man. We can't see these opinions, it's not the truth. We know that it sounds so beautiful. I hear the wind and seriously, yeah. Okay, yeah. Are you okay bound? It's a good show waiting. Yourself greater than who you are. This is a cool cover, man. Okay. Definitely very new metal.
Tell me what you think your heart right now. Even little kindness could heal my pain. Even slightest kindness could heal my wonder heart. True, did you forget that too? Isn't it cool? It's too late just like that. You've been so close since long before.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So first time hearing this was a cover by Akira Yamaota, which is Tamu's husband. Okay. Now I don't know how he put this cover together. I know he's a music producer. I don't know if he sings or what how he did this. I'm kind of curious about that. Like did he do the guitar work, the drumming, and all that? How much of it was like, I guess, AI, if there was any AI or whatever. It didn't really sound like AI or whatever, but it sounded really cool. I like it. It's kind of like it was there's some roughness to it because it's just like I think it was something that he was cooking up as like a concept or whatever, just playing around with it. But there's something here. Now, is it like the NEMOPHILA sound? No. It is this. If I heard this, I would think, oh, what is this? I would think it's some sort of like southern metal band that I haven't heard of before. I would have thought, okay, there's I guess a band that's like southern metal, whatever, like Down, that band that I don't really know too much of. There's like a few songs I like of theirs. I would be like, oh, maybe it's that band. It's very fitting. It kind of has like a Damage Plan, late Pantera, a little bit of a Drowning Pool in the effects there. It's very fitting for that style, which is kind of I was not expecting to hear that sound. That's what really blows me away on this. It's like, oh, okay, wow, all right, that's cool. That's very cool indeed. So you know what? I'm totally on board with Akira playing around and cooking up some other weird, strange concepts, whether or not the band uses it or not. It's just a fun little cover, and I thought it was pretty cool. What about you guys? Okay, you guys let me know, especially what particular parts really stood out for you. I like what they did with the riff and the sound of it. The new metal effects are okay for a few moments, but then it just kind of reminds me of that era of that time, and it's whatever. I will say this song is very fitting for like working out and just going full throttle on the motorcycle, and just not giving a damn. That's what it is. All right, this song's pretty kick-ass. Kick-ass energy. Kick-ass. All right, that was Dissension. So there you have it. There you have it. Y'all take it easy and have a good one.